Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Joel and this is FSN week number 9. So, what a week it has been. I'm sure we have all been watching the headlines and some of our teams look a lot different than they did last week. The waiver wire was popping and we are in the thick of bye weeks. With no teams more than 2 games out of the playoffs and out of division games this week and next, the next 6 weeks should be fun to watch. So, let's bring up the standings and see what is what. Okay, so starting in black and blue with the black division, where Miller Time is still in control at 6-2, with 4 teams tied for second at 4-4 behind him. Then in the blue division, Funkin' Groovins is looking like a true powerhouse. The overall points leader with a 7-1 record and 6-0 within his division, with a 3-game lead over Running Late, Hakya, and Powder, all tied for second at 4-4. As long as Funkin' Groovins wins 3 of his remaining games, he is guaranteed a playoff spot, so the rest of the division has some work to do. Then, looking at beggars and bitches, and oh how the mighty have fallen. With first place Pimpsovs losing 3 of his last 4 and scrambling to find players before the trade deadline. Meanwhile, Belligerence has won his last 2, while Shitkickers is on a 3-game winning streak. Pimpsovs is down 17-8 early this week after a poor showing Thursday night. Having sole possession of first place since week 2, a loss would likely bring that streak to an end. Meanwhile, in the Beggars division, Dick and Cider and Chumbate continue to duke it out for first. But both of those teams have serious issues to address before the playoffs. Dick and Cider having lost Ridley to early retirement, AJ Green out with COVID, and Kyler Murray a true questionable for this week. And of course, Chumbate losing bell cow running back Derrick Henry. His next highest scoring running back is New York Jet Ty Johnson, who scored 16 Thursday night. Of course, Jeff has him on the bench in lieu of Mike Davis. So that could leave a little room for the unluckiest team in the league and points leader, America, to make up some ground. Okay, so that was our standings for this week, and you may have noticed there is little room for error there if you would like to make the playoffs. One small mistake may prove costly. So, let's take a look at a few of the mistakes in this week's segment. Come on, fam! Okay, so let's start with Chad, who benched Michael Carter with 33 points last week after ex-owner, old Barfight Kelly, better known as Take the Money and Run, talked him into it. He may not be in the league anymore, but he is definitely in your ear. Now, Carter may not have given you the win, but last time I checked, championship franchises didn't take advice from has-been owners. Come on, fam! Now, Ryan and his shit kickers. You may be a powerhouse in black and blue, but that's clearly not the case in Beggars. Dragging the dead weight that is crippled Chris Carson and worthless Will Fuller, both out since week 4, but still on your active roster. Obviously, you are concentrating on your other winning team. Come on, fam. Well, Cunnilingus. In a game of COVID roulette, Todd decided to add another unvaxxed QB in Carson Wentz. That makes 3 QBs on the active roster. Sprinkle in AJ Green also out with COVID, and damn. But don't worry, folks. Todd has assured FSN that he is fully immunized against winning. Come on, fam. In an epic QB IR fail, Running Late in a rush to put in Dak's backup put Dak on IR last week. Coming up short and falling to 4-4. Now this week, Dak is back, but Running Late will be without Dak or the backup for 3 more weeks at least. Come on, fam. Okay, let me remind everyone of something I said last week. If TDS can catch a win in one of his next 2 matches, he might be in a position to make a late season push with Russ back and some solid position players. But he has to stop picking up quarterbacks that get benched. So, after hearing that, Brad thought, I know, I'll pick up the Jets quarterback. What could possibly go wrong there? Fast forward to Thursday night, Mike White is on the bench by halftime. Now, I don't like to say I told you so, but I will say, come on, fam. Now, before I go, I would like to bring something up you may have noticed in today's episode. We talked a lot about injuries. In the modern NFL, with running backs and quarterbacks being questionable week to week, our 4-week IR rule is just archaic. The NFL has its IR set to 3 weeks for a reason. It's time we step into the modern era and make ours 3 weeks as well. 4 weeks is damn near a third of the season. It's just too much. Let your commissioner know you want 3-week IR. Thank you for tuning in this week. See you next week. And, as always, good luck, losers.